What's up, YouTube? I want to talk to you about what I think is reality and this idea that if you copy somebody, you can get the same results they do. And to a certain respect, I believe that's true. In another respect, I believe it's false.
Why even try to justify leaving? Why not just run away? Why even wait and hesitate breathing? Why would you wanna stay? Nothing you say can change the way he feels. Nothing could save you now. So just let this go. Every collapse that came to pass faded out of your memory. All of the times he left you blind, jaded, down on your aching knees. Why won't you see the lies that he's telling? Why don't you give it up and just to let him go?
It kind of doesn't matter if it's sports or business. I was self-employed and I had done business with a lot of different people. And some of these successful guys are extremely unique, strange, weirdos. And that's okay, you know, you're allowed to be you. I think they didn't fit the general mold, and there was these quirks about them that would be like, if they went in for a job interview, they would not get the job because they're just too weird. But they're successful or brilliant in their field. They specialize with that. And so I found it very interesting that much of success, or the people that I was doing business with, were these funny ducks. And sometimes we'd be like, man, that guy is so weird, but he provided a product and service that we had to have. And we're like, well, let's go to this guy. No, that guy doesn't get the product done on time, but the weirdo does. Whatever the case may be. But my point is that you need to be you. And there are successful things or traits of people that you can follow. You can read about it and follow the best you can. But that doesn't guarantee success. You're not Bill Gates. Most of you guys aren't putting in the time, the effort, the energy that he did. You know, you're not putting in 12-hour days, 20-hour days. Most of you guys don't want to do that. You're not of the same mindset as he is, meaning your strategic way of thinking or the timing of the miracle to be launched into super success. Your timing is different. Like, there's so many factors involved. You are you, and the chances of you being a Bill Gates are slim to none. But yet we keep focusing. We have this idea in our society that we focus on who's number one, who's the brilliant. What am I trying to say here? We focus on unrealistic awards, unrealistic reputations. For example, in the Army, they would be asking, we go to a board or a promotion opportunity, and you have these guys throwing questions at you, and they would be like, what is the most prestigious award in the military? And you're like, the Medal of Honor. And I'm thinking, man, of the millions of soldiers or the hundreds of thousands of soldiers in the military, you know, one guy is going to get that. But yet we study and learn all this information that is meaningless to our success. We're cramming our brains with information that is useless. I mean, people are like, oh, what quarterback does the most, you know, whatever. I'm like, I don't know, but people know that answer. So we focus so much on the winners that we lose what is reality. I think it's important for us to ground ourselves in realistic principles. So, like, I took a test, and I've had some great successes in life. I've had some failures. And when I took this test, they're like, man, that's interesting. You don't see the glass half empty or half full. You see it right in the middle. And they're like, that's because experience you've seen both sides. A lot of people say you see one or the other. I don't. I see the middle. I see that it has opportunity for success. I also see someone could drink it. And, you know, like, my experience in life has taught me that it's the middle. Not half empty, not half full, it's the middle. And that's a realistic perspective. But that's just me. That's how I see things, whatever. You might be like, I disagree with you. I read this book, I read this. Hey, that's cool. Well, who wrote that book? Maybe I should write a book. But I'm just trying to put out there, stay grounded, stay realistic, learn what you can from those guys, but you are you. You're not them. Your business model, everything, there's so many factors that are different. So just be you. So find your talents, chase your dreams, wherever that is. And if you're meant for business, great. Go out and do business. If you're meant to work for somebody, go out and work for somebody. There is truly a place for everyone. And I've done a similar video before. Something came up and I just had to come back to this idea that I have. You can't copy these successful guys to the T because you're not them. Your product's different. Your life history is different. How you view the world is different. There's so many factors that are different. But yet, we get these books of this is the perfect model to follow. Even on like YouTube videos, they're like, be consistent, have a theme, this, that, the other, or you can lose interest with your audience. I really don't care. I'm random, and that's how I'm going to do it because that's me. And if I'm not successful, so be it. This is more of a platform for get my voice out there, but at the same time, I think it's healthy for me to express myself. But at the same time, if no one listens to it, whatever, hey, no big deal, no harm, no foul. I'm not concerned about that. Anyway, the gloves will make me look smart, that's all it is. Smoke and mirrors. If you look at some of my analyses I do of people, I'm like, man, that person's totally successful. But they have these character flaws, low self-esteem, whatever it is. And I'm like, hey, they're on a global platform. So some character flaws or whatever, with discipline, self-discipline, you can overcome a lot of things. So anyway, throwing a lot out there. Let me edit this up. I'll get it out to you. I hate doing this. Everyone says to do, hey, like and subscribe my video. Smash that button. I have a real hard time saying it. I really do. It's like against my nature to ask for that. I want to have some success. So like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Dick Allan signing out.